AMC, why is the price so high? What made it go so high? What's a gamma squeeze? Am I buying? Should you buy it? Or did you miss out? I'm going to answer all those questions in this video. But first I want to take a second and ask you to hit the like button because this took me a long time to research. I researched a ton about AMC, gamma squeeze, why the price went up. I researched a ton about all this stuff. So if you see any value in this video at all, please hit the like button and show me some support. So thank you. But let's get right into it. So what made AMC go high? What made AMC make that dramatic run up a couple days ago? There's a number of factors that go into it. So the short reason for why the stock ran up so high is called a gamma squeeze. But let's run that back a little bit and define kind of what a gamma squeeze is and why the stock was so primed for a gamma squeeze. AMC is obviously in the long-term outlook not going to be very profitable and has shown a downward decline over the past 5-10 years of decrease in revenue, decrease in stock price, and it's on the trend down. So this is a big reason why the stock was so dramatically shorted in Q1 of this year. And the combination of the stock having a drastic increase in short volume, short interest is what it's called, and retail investors uniting as one against the hedge funds that are shorting the stock created a unique situation for a gamma squeeze. So a gamma squeeze is when groups of retail investors all at once decide to buy out of the money call options, which are filled by someone. So to buy an out of the money call option, it has to be sold by someone. The people that sell them are called market makers. So the market makers sell the out of the money call options, which basically a call option is just that. It's an option to buy a stock at a given price that's higher than the current stock price. And that's why it's called an out of the money option. The stock has to raise to that price before they have the option to buy it. And since they buy them all at once, it forces the stock price up initially, and it forces the market makers to cover their position because they can't offer the stock price at that high risk price because they have to fulfill those stocks. So the market makers have to cover their position by buying long position stocks, just like you and I would go on a trading website and buy the stock. So the combination of the retail investors all at once buying the options for the stock to increase, thus making the stock increase, and the market makers buying to cover the stock increase, increases the stock. So it's like an echo chamber, and it all bounces off of each other and feeds into itself and just keeps shooting the price up and up and up. So that is why the price has raised up so dramatically. It's called a gamma squeeze, and that is basically a gamma squeeze defined. So the question is, should you buy AMC? And then what's my position in AMC? So the short answer to should you buy it would be no. That's the safe answer. The reason is, there's really a lot of reasons for it. So AMC's projected profits over the long term are, as far as I can see it, and as the consensus agrees, lower. So, I mean, they are losing money every year. They are shrinking as a company every year. They don't have growth potential, income growth potential, which shows in the downward trend of their stock and is the reason for the short in the first place. Really, the true valuation of AMC is probably somewhere around $2 to $3 where it started at, kind of before all of these short squeezes and gamma squeezes that it's gone through. In theory, a gamma squeeze can go on forever, but everybody would have to hold on as a unified group. And I mean everybody would have to hold on and keep purchasing. And eventually the retail investors' pockets are going to run out. I don't think the stock is going to go much higher than it is now. It could, but it's an insane risk. So as the gamma squeeze increases, the option price increases. So it prices out more and more retail investors, thus slowing down the gamma squeeze effect in that exponential increase of the stock. So should you buy it? I would say no. On fundamentals, no. And do I have any position in AMC? No. The answer is no. Doing research for this, I found out that there are some ways to realize that this is coming with that great short position, the amount of significance that retail investors can have on stocks is a new thing that we're learning. Really what I would take away from this is don't buy AMC, but learn from what happened with AMC, and that we can follow these retail investors. You can track what they're talking about on these forums, and you can get in before some of this hype. So I would say don't buy AMC, but take away these lessons from AMC. And if you're interested in stocks, do more research to find stocks like AMC within the Wall Street Bets forums and these Reddit forums that have this great short interest and have the potential to be set up for a gamma squeeze or a short squeeze. So that's my position on AMC. That's what I think you should do. But in the end, it's completely up to you. This isn't financial advice. I'm not a stockbroker, and you can do whatever you want. My strategy is always buy on fundamentals, buy on growth potential, buy companies that you know, trust, and believe in, or buy companies that have high dividend yields that are going to pay you out for holding money in their accounts, and just hold on for the long term. That's my stock investing strategy. And don't put anything into these super speculative stocks that you aren't willing to risk the entire thing, because just based on the fundamentals, somebody is going to be left holding the bag, hoping that it just goes up that little bit more while everybody else is selling off and realizing their gains. And not every single person can make money on these stocks. So just know that and have a lot of caution going into it. Well, that's going to wrap things up, guys. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to like the video and comment down below what stocks you're buying. I'd love to hear about them. Always adding to my portfolio, and comment if you'd like to see a breakdown of my portfolio. So I'd love to put that on here too. But as always, thanks so much for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.